The calendar is the heartbeat of any law practice. The PIP 2010 calendar module is full-featured and has all the tools necessary to help you efficiently and effectively manage your firm's calendar. This video will provide an overview of calendar features, including the basics of navigating in the calendar using the day, week, month, and list views, and will also cover the use of filters to view specific groups of calendar events. There are or will be separate videos to cover other features of the calendar module, including add, edit, and delete calendar events, the pop-up warning system, and the rules-based calendaring template manager. Let's start by opening the PIP 2010 and navigating to the main calendar module. Clicking on the calendar module in the module navigation menu will always place you on today's date in the day view. You will note that the day view screen has many functional elements. In the top right, you will find the calendar navigator, which has many controls for selecting a particular date and for changing calendar views. In the bottom right, you will find the calendar filter. These filters provide a convenient way of limiting and including or excluding particular calendar events based on the case status, the staff member, and the event type. At the bottom center is the link to the rules-based calendaring template manager. This feature allows you to create and manage templates which can be used to calendar multiple related calendar events at one time. This feature is covered in detail in a separate video. In the bottom left of the day view screen, you will find the pop-up warnings panel. The pop-up warnings can be enabled or disabled from this panel, and more detailed settings can be accessed by clicking on the Settings button. Again, this feature is covered in detail in a separate video. In the top left portion of the day view screen is displayed the actual calendar events for the selected date. There is quite a bit of detail for each event, so let's take a look. There are 6 fields of information for each calendar event: the time of the event, the staff member assigned to the event, the file number if the event is assigned to a case, the case name or contact name to which the event is related, the event type, and the event description. Depending on the relationship of the event to a case or contact, or the lack thereof, the field for case contact and the field for file number may be empty. The staff member field may also be empty if no one has been assigned to the event. As more fully explained in the video entitled Add, Edit, and Delete Calendar Events, the PIP system allows events to be entered in one of 3 different ways. 1 as events related to a case, 2 as events related to a contact, and 3 as events unrelated to either a case or a contact. Depending on how the calendar event was entered, it is possible that 1 or more fields may be empty. You will also notice that there are a number of icons associated with each calendar event. The folder icon with the green plus sign is used to associate a calendar event to a particular case after the event has been entered. This typically occurs when the event was added to the PIP system from Outlook or iCal through the synchronization module. The folder icon with the red X is used to unassign the event from a case. The all-day event checkbox indicates that an event is an all-day event. This can only be changed through the Add, Edit dialog boxes. The synchronization icon is used to synchronize a single calendar event with either Outlook on the Windows platform or iCal on the Mac platform. And finally, the trash can icon is used to delete calendar events. There are 4 ways to view the calendar. 1, the day view, 2, the week view, 3, the month view, and last, the list view. Let's start with the list view, which can be generated by clicking on the List button in the Calendar Navigator. The list view will display a printable list of all calendar events from the date selected in the day view forward in time. When viewing calendar events in list view, use the print palette to view the list page by page. You can also print the list view by using the Print button. For now, click Cancel to return to the Calendar Day view. With the exception of the list view, you can navigate freely between all other views. Let's take a look at how you can navigate between the day, week, and month views. In the Calendar Navigator, navigate to any date of the month by clicking on the particular box for the desired date. Navigation to next and previous days can be achieved by using the arrow buttons on either side of the date field. You can also navigate to the next and previous month by using the arrow buttons on either side of the month field. If you need to jump to a certain date that is a long period of time in the future or past, you may also want to click into the date field, enter the desired date, and hit the Tab key to set the date. To navigate to a particular week in the current month, click on the Week button next to the week you want to view. To navigate back to the currently selected date, click on the Day button at the top of the screen. To navigate to the month view, click on the Month button at the top of the screen, or to the right of the Calendar Navigator. Returning to the currently selected day is performed the same as from the Week view, by using the Day button at the top of the screen. However, please note that navigation to any individual week of the month can be achieved by clicking on the Week buttons on the left side of the screen. And from both the week and month views, you can navigate directly back to a specific date in the day view by clicking on the day number in the top right of the portal. Finally, there are 3 buttons that allow you to quickly navigate back to the current day, week, or month view. These buttons are located in the top right of the Calendar Navigator. Moving to the bottom right of the Day View screen, the calendar filters provide a way of including or excluding specific calendar events based on the case status, staff member assigned to the event, and the event category. The effect of calendar filters is immediate. When checking and unchecking boxes in the filters, you will note that events will appear and disappear accordingly. Filter settings affect all calendar views, including the list view. It is therefore a very powerful tool that has many practical uses for viewing the calendar, such as viewing calendar events for a single staff member or group of staff members, limiting events displayed in the calendar to active cases, viewing specialized lists of calendar events, i.e. trial calendars, list of statute of limitations dates, and to-do lists. But please note the following. The calendar filters can be used in any combination and permutation. While the case status field automatically populates with the value active when a new case is added to the PIP system, if a user deletes this field, then keeping no status checkbox selected will ensure that calendar events for that case will display. It is equally important to use the Not Assigned checkbox in the staff filter at all times to ensure the display of calendar events for which no staff member has been assigned. Finally, you can use the Clear and Select All buttons to more quickly make your calendar filter selections. Focusing again on the Day View portal in the top left of the screen, there are hyperlinks that allow you to navigate back and forth between the calendar and your cases and contacts. Specifically, for events that are related to a case, you can click on the case name to hyperlink to the Calendar tab in the Case Detail view for that case. Please note that the Case Calendar filter will set to the category for the event you choose. Also note that from the Calendar tab, you can navigate to the specific date for an event by clicking on the Date field. For calendar events related to contacts, click on the contact name to navigate to the Contact Details screen. But note that if you need to call the contact, you will find the primary contact number in the tooltip when the mouse hovers over the contact name.